Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the Realm.
Save me! Where are you?
It's a great day to be a House of the Dragon fan. Despite nearly 6-month-long Hollywood shutdown caused by the WGA and the SAG-AFTRA strikes, HBO CEO Casey Bloys revealed that Season 2 will premiere in the summer of 2024. This past summer, filming for the HBO production was made possible by his union contract, which is headquartered in the UK. Bloys revealed the information recently at a media briefing, coinciding with the release of an exclusive first look at the next set of episodes. Regretfully, the public has not yet seen the Season 2 trailer. The show is aiming for a summer 2024 comeback according to HBO Executive Vice President of Dramatic Series Francesca Orsi, who reiterated this in May. Meanwhile, the network concentrated on starting production on The Last of Us and The White Lotus. In an interview with Deadline, she stated, "We're just proud of seeing how those scripts are coming alive. We have a beautiful cast that was assembled by Kate Rhodes. We are optimistic that we will achieve something exceptional because of the emotionality that the cast is bringing to the role." So what can we expect for the next year? Although the specific plot of Season 2 of House of the Dragon is unknown, showrunner Ryan Condal revealed to The Hollywood Reporter that there will be a large cast of new characters. All of your favorite characters will be plotting at the council tables, guiding their armies into war, and charging into battle atop dragons very soon. We can't wait to talk with you about our future plans. If, like us, you found the first season of House of the Dragon to have an unusually low number of real dragons, it is also said that Season 2 will present us with some brand new flying creatures. Lastly, at a recent Los Angeles engagement, Condal said, "You're going to meet 5 new dragons." Whoa, 15. Interestingly specific, but oddly so. Really, you could play Dragon Tales to the hilt and still not give me the folks. One can only be so greedy though, that I'm even ready for the dragons to speak like whales in Avatar, The Ways of the Water. Fans of Game of Thrones, keep in mind that we still haven't received the Winds of Winter to read. 5 more dragons before then. So what could happen in Season 2 House of the Dragon? The plot of House of the Dragons is almost predetermined because it's based on George R.R. Martin's completed work, Fire and Blood, as opposed to the fandom's incessant theorizing about thrones. However, despite the fact that many of the show's deaths and significant plot twists have been arriving quickly, viewers of the fantasy series have done a wonderful job thus far of keeping many of its well-liked main characters' fates a secret. Though many viewers don't seem to mind, the show controversially married Rhaenyra and her uncle Daemon in the second half of Season 1. The Hollywood Reporter was told by House of the Dragon writer Sarah Hess he's become internet boyfriend in a way that baffles me. It's not that Matt Smith isn't brilliant and charming, in fact he excels in the part, but Daemon, isn't he? He is not the person I want as my lover. I find it a little odd because they're all like, "Oh daddy," and I'm thinking, really? She also hinted at the couple's future after Season 1. Hess went on, "There are many interpretations of that in George R.R. Martin's book of Fire and Blood." Uh-oh, trouble in the uncle-husband-niece-wife paradise seems to be approaching. The newly crowned Aegon II, Rhaenyra's half-brother, will oppose the pair in a Targaryen civil war. There are more than a dozen dragons in House of Valyron who command the biggest fleet in Westeros, in addition to Rhaenyra and Daemon. Because of their house colors, they're known as the Blacks. The gang in the King's Landing, which includes King Aegon II, Alicent, Otto Hightower, Sir Criston Cole, Aemon, and Vhagar, the biggest dragon in the world, makes up the Greens in the meantime. The first casualty in the Civil War after Aegon's second ascent is Luke, Rhaenyra's son, whom Aemon and Vhagar slaughter in the horrific season finale. When it comes to Rhaenyra's transformation in Season 2, Emma D'Arcy told Entertainment Weekly that attempt at mediation crumbles the moment that she receives the news of Luke's passing. "I don't believe there's enough bandwidth left to restrict and stifle her personality. I can't wait to see what happens when Rhaenyra follows her intuition and craves more than just navigating." Throughout Season 1, she essentially has her hands bound for a plethora of valid reasons. It seems like Season 2 will see less rain than Season 1. Murder Rhaenyra's son and take her crown? There could hardly be a closer call to war. The actor who plays King Aemon II, Tom Glenn Carney, virtually hinted at the violent battle to come during HBO's inaugural Game of Thrones fan convention in Los Angeles. During a Q&A session, the actor reportedly told Entertainment Weekly that despite having to monitor what he said about Season 2, he was still looking forward to having Aegon have a lot more meat to get his teeth stuck into and to cause more havoc. Really, which he does so well. In response, Glenn Carney said, "All I can tell you is that we're training very hard and we're making sure our bodies are in good enough condition for how strenuous Season 2 is going to be." This question wondered if we would see King Aegon II ride his dragon, Sunfire, in Season 2. He's always going to be a tricky one because on paper, he can very easily come out across as an out-and-out villain and someone dark and cold, Glenn Carney said. He is all those things, in my opinion, but I also believe that he has many more facets. He isn't a blatant psychopath. He is a true joy to play because all of his subtleties and nuances. I hope that by keeping me wondering, he also keeps everyone else alert. It is hoped that people will allow him some leeway and not be able to form firm opinions about him immediately. Still, we'll see. It doesn't appear good. So who will return for Season 2? In the unlikely event that there's yet another significant casting change, the present cast will probably all return for a second season. According to a Deadline interview, the showrunner Ryan Condal, the time leaps are done, but there's still a lot of surprises in store for us. But one big disappointment is that Millie Alcock, who played the young Rhaenyra in Season 2, is probably not coming back. In my opinion, she was the most enjoyable aspect of the initial episodes of House of the Dragon prior to Emma D'Arcy assuming the role after a time leap. In a brief response to reports that she would be returning for Season 2, Alcock said no in an interview with Deadline regarding her role in West End's The Crucible. That's over. When will Season 2 of House of the Dragon premiere? Season 2 will premiere next summer, according to HBO Chief Content Officer Casey Bloys. "My philosophy is a good script is a #1 priority," he previously told Variety. "I'm not doing it based on wanting to have a 1 year, 2 a year, I want to do it based on the scripts that we're excited about. Those CGI dragons don't grow on trees, after all." Bloys told Vulture back in October that you don't want to say that it's going to be ready on this date and then you have to move it. It's not going to be coy or sneaky. The first season of House of the Dragons took 10 months to film without counting the lengthy post-production and visual effect processes that took months to complete. Regarding the overall plot of House of the Dragon, Sapochnik previously told EW, "We've chosen a story that is almost like Star Wars Episode 4, The New Hope, is this. Both forward and backward motion are possible. There are numerous opportunities present." How many episodes will we see in Season 2? As the show plans for the long term, Season 2 of House of the Dragon probably won't have as many episodes as Season 1, 2 less than the first season. According to Deadline, Condal and George R.R. Martin took a step back to examine the overall plot for 3 to 4 seasons in the hopes that the show would also receive an early renewal for Season 3. So there are fewer dragons, but better dragons? Maybe. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and found it useful, don't forget to hit that like button below. And if you want to stay updated with more great content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel by clicking the red button and ringing notification bell so you never miss out on any future content from us. As always, your support means the world to us.